Hello, my name is Jason Gorski. I'm the Director of Winemaking and Viticulture here at DeLille Cellars in Woodinville, Washington. Today, talking a little bit about a founding wine, Chaleur Estate. So the story behind this wine is that back in 1992, when the winery was first founded, the cuvee was basically just the best wine that could be found in the cellar. And for the first 2 or 3 vintages, 92, 93, 94, something like that, the best wine in the cellar happened to be Cabernet dominant. So that's going to set the style for us for the past 30 years. Cabernet about 65%, supported by Merlot, about 25, Cabernet Franc, and a little bit of Petit Verdot every single vintage. The fun thing about this wine is that although the backbone is from a 1982 planting of Cabernet on Cille Cheval on Red Mountain, we really get to pick whatever we want to use any single vintage. So we will look every single year, try to discover this wine every single time and try to stay in style that was set in the early 90s, very ageable, powerful tannic wine, driven by the Cabernet structure with a traditional Bordeaux blend with support from Merlot and Cabernet Franc as well. So when we go to blend this wine, it's any barrel in the cellar has a chance to make this cuvee. So can be a very complex blending process as we search for this wine every single year. So although the backbone of this wine is very often Cille Cheval's 1982 planting of Cabernet, so there's often other Cabernet in support, and Merlot from anywhere that we source can really be the accent point here. So the cuvee does change vintage over vintage. As long as I have been at DeLille, Cille has always been part of that wine. Other than that, it's a rotating cast of characters, let's put it that way. Over time, you think about a winery that's 30 years old and in a brand new growing region, in a way, with Washington State, the viticulture in Washington State, and even the palate of the consumer, the purchaser, has changed quite a bit in 30 years. But I would say the Chaleur, we really try to maintain the same style for this wine, and make the wine in a way and have it express itself in a similar style to how we originally made the wine back in 1992. Very age-worthy, powerful, tannic, with fruit kind of as an afterthought in the background, adding complexity to this, a very powerful tannic structure thing. I think when you start a project like this and you say, oh, we're going to make an age-worthy wine, you don't know for a very long time. So I love making this wine, and point of pride that we maintain that style after more than 30 years.